do we stand on the question of the eminently seducible but utterly useless Scandinavian?
Well,
Wrong answer, this is where we stand. You will apologise to Brit and tell her kindly but firmly that she no longer fits within the dynamic of this household.
Well, I would, but
She has to go. Blame me if you want to blame someone. My shoulders are broad.
I think that it's...
The university nursery has transient places for visiting academics. Stop whinging about the cost and enrol Izzy for this semester. You don't want to keep messing people around, do you?
Ta-da! See you. You give up smoking, you're up with the larks, showered and shaved, and out buying cinnamon Danish for your non-smoking pastry-obsessed boyfriend. Nice product. You know, I've gained almost 4 kilos since I packed up.
Be nice. Morning, Mrs. P. You're out and about early?
I checked the ironing pile last night and I said to myself, Thelma, those boys are going to look the wrong side of shabby chic if you don't pull your finger out. I thought they'll get drummed out of that club.
Now, you know you don't have to.
Don't have to. What would I do with myself if I didn't have you two to look after?
There's a new laundry service open around the corner. We ought to be supporting other local enterprises.
You could be that cruel to your own mother. What did I just say? What would I do?
Something a tad more challenging than the odd hot wash.
Are you rude to your mother?
Well, no, I'm not.
Perhaps if it's going to make you so snappy and spiteful, you ought to stop this quitting business and have yourself a nice little puff.
Well, he's already got one. Now, don't listen to him anyway. You're a star. We don't know what we'd do without you. Do we, Has?
I have a plan for the morning. I'm going to take Izzy to give food to the... Going to the park to feed the birds on the water.
Oh, the ducks.
Ducks. It'll be nice to wrap ourselves and go and see them.
Look, this is very difficult for me to say.
Your English is perfect.
The thing is, it's just not working, so I'd like you to take this.
That's a surprise.
Yes, I know.
It's okay, you're very good.
Really? Oh, that's great. Well, goodbye then.
It's so nice not to be working today. I can make husmanskost for dinner.
Sorry?
It's a traditional feast from Sweden. There's a fish market in Birmingham. I'll see if I can get strömming with my money. And I'll call my mother and she'll teach me Janssons frestelse. Everybody in Sweden loves Janssons frestelse.
Janssons frestelse?
It's potatoes with onions and a little bit of anchovy, all baked together with cream.
What does frestelse mean?
This is Janssons temptation. It's too delicious. You won't resist it.
I would wear statement jewellery, but the only statement it makes on me is doesn't suit you.
Well, you need to get yourself down to the Two Harry's place. They're really, really good at telling you what looks great and what doesn't. Well, they're two gay men, aren't they? So they're tasteful and discerning. Even talking about it makes me think I might have to pop round there later. What?
Rubbish. Some of the most tasteless people I've ever met in my life have been gay men.
You've not met the Two Harrys.
My mate Steve's gay, all right, and he has a pair of purple loafers.
Stereotypes aren't born in a vacuum. Take Swedish au pairs.
Oh, yes, please.
Guys, a favour, please, if you wouldn't mind. Could you give me 15 minutes before afternoon surgery, if that's OK?
Why?
Well, Heston and I have got something that we want...
All I want is 15 minutes of your time. Something we need to talk through.
Well, you won't need me, Michelle, will you? Can't possibly involve the nurses.
Even nurses, 1:45.
Well, I'll do my best, but I can't promise anything because I have got 50 quid's worth of Christmas money burning a hole in my pocket.
Gay jewellery?
Oh, yes.
Refreshing to hear the word gay used in its proper way for once.
What have you done to hack off Lily so badly?
Is that gun working okay?
Making me a bit hyper, but it's fine. Worth it. What wouldn't you give to be in Albuquerque, buying Navajo bracelets and beads right now, wearing a crumpled shirt?
Now, you should be nicer to your mother.
She's fine. She knows I get tetchy under pressure. 3.5 weeks, that's pressure. Only 5 days. Only 120 hours, and we've both been tobacco-free for a month. Tel Aviv, here we come.
Now, what's that they say about counting chickens,
I know. But just think. We finally kick the habit together, once and for all, and reward ourselves our cherished prize.
We deserve it.
Israel. I can't wait. All I can think about is getting off this great glittering hamster wheel that we call making a living.
Hey, this isn't schlock. This is quality. And you know you love it.
Weeks of freedom from being walked in on, picked up after and fussed around. Bliss. I'm too old to be told to eat my greens. Only me.
Oh, you'll miss her when she's gone.
Where's my mother gonna go?
Harry, what are you doing?
Dr. Woodson.
Do you know, I had a friend from Brooklyn used to smoke these. Smoked them all the way through Pleurisy and on into hospital in Hoboken. I thought you'd given up.
I did. I had. I will. It was just proper American cigarettes. Couldn't resist them. This is my last one.
Have you been to America?
No, misguided gift. What can you do? The mother-in-law.
Thelma?
Yeah.
Oh, what was she thinking? I bet Haz is disappointed.
Doesn't know. You won't tell him, will you? All he needs is an excuse to spark up. Don't want it to be me.
Betty! Florida good? You picked up my carton of Winnie Lights, right?
This one's better. It's cheaper, but better on you.
OK. Is that nicotine replacement gone?
Sorry. Vile but necessary.
Ah, what does it matter, as long as you quit the fags?
Harry's done so well. He's been my inspiration. I can't let him down again.
How many times have you tried to give up?
43. But this time, when we both quit for a full month, we're rewarding ourselves big time.
Leaving your coffee here, Haz.
Oh, hiya, Thelma. Caffeine might not be such a good idea if your nerves are jangling.
Jangling? I've got an untreaded nerve left in my body. Not after all the patches, inhalers, tabs, hypnotherapy, aversion therapy, drugs and acupuncture. The only thing that's ever worked for me has been your nurse Corrigan, the queen of quitters. And she goes and cancels her clinic and leaves me in the duty, chewing like a loon.
What, Michelle's cancelled a clinic?
Yeah. She called yesterday and left a message.
Thank you.
No trouble getting Izzy into nursery then?
None.
And you enrolled her full time?
Well,
Daniel, you did tell Britt you didn't need her anymore.
I did tell her it wasn't working.
Good.
I think she misunderstood me, though. I think she thinks I gave her the day off.
Call the nursery, tell them I'll be picking Izzy up tonight. Put the child seat in my car. Go home, give Miss Sweden 2009 her marching orders. Oh, Daniel, and this time, make sure she understands you.
Hayarkin Street runs parallel to the beach. Tel Aviv is the Rio of the Eastern Men.
Tell me more.
Well, we'll eat fish at Manta Ray. Well, then, of course, we have to do the beach party thing.
A month. Then after that, we'll see.
Sounds perfect.
To be alone. To soak up sun and culture and glorious, glorious downtime. It'll be like it's free with all the money we've saved not buying cigarettes. I can't wait. I really cannot wait to get away.
Can you believe it? They're selling strawberries in January in England, complete mashegas.
Mother, what part of your Worcestershire heritage has fostered the use of Yiddish?
So I like language, so shoot me.
He doesn't mean it. This is Siggy's.
Talking of which...
Oh, no, Mrs. P, I
I
can't.
know. What could I do? Betty thought she was doing me a favour. I couldn't say no when she laid out for them. We're both on a fixed income.
I'm afraid I can't make your meeting.
And I'm afraid I'm going to apply a 3-line whip.
And I'm afraid I have an optician's appointment, which I made with Julia's full knowledge before Christmas, so that's that.
This is an emergency meeting that could not have been foreseen, and all members of the practice are required to be there.
Sorry to interrupt. Vivian, do you know if Michelle's around?
Oh, as far as I'm aware.
You don't know anything about her cancelling her smoking cessation clinic, do you?
No, nothing.
I assume you'll be there.
Assume no such thing. I shall be at the optician's.
Allegations have been made, and an internal inquiry is required. No one is going to be accused, but there will be no exceptions. None.
And do you not think, Dr. Carter, that I have had my fill of accusations, allegations, and cross-examinations. Because I have. I shall be at the optician's.
I apologise, Vivian. I have been crass and insensitive. Please forgive me.
Of course.
Oh, yes, please, Daniel. Anything that's going.
Oh, look at you and your dazzle. That's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. A bit of bling. I just spent the last of my Christmas money at the Two Harrys.
Oh, I love that place.
Did you see my lovely Haz? How's he doing?
Well, it'd be better if you hadn't cancelled tonight's clinic.
What? No, I haven't.
Quick, buddies, that's an excellent strategy. Aims and rewards in common. Harry will not crack now, not with nearly 3 months.
George, why do you think I've cancelled the clinic?
Well, he got a message. Cancel the brew, Daniel. I might have to pop out in a minute.
Listen, please say you'll be back for the meeting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thelma Porter speaking.
Thelma, just the person.
Who is this speaking?
It's Dr. Woodson, Thelma. Listen, I know that you gave Harry the American cigarettes, and I'm pretty sure that it was you that told Haz the smoking clinic was cancelled tonight. What I want to know is why.
Hello, Dr. Woodson. How are you?
Why, Thelma?
I haven't the faintest idea what you're speaking about. Look, I'm very busy now. I'm in the middle of a casserole.
Look, Thelma, if you're depth charging their attempts to give up smoking, I think it's cruel, irresponsible, and potentially fatal.
You're talking rubbish. Really, I've got cabbage here. I've got...
Look, Thelma, fine. Just put Haz on the phone so I can tell him about the clinic tonight, please.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm gasping. And you spoil us. And do I smell...
Casserole. What's not to spoil? My boys.
Smells delicious.
Good and hearty. None of your drizzling juice.
Listen, Mum, we were talking about that Art Deco hotel in Morecambe. We thought maybe you and Betty'd like to go for a weekend break, our treat.
What is it with you? Why are you always trying to get rid of me, sending me away?
What's wrong with me? You're the one who's found something to be miffed about, the thought of a 4-star hotel by the sea.
You just want me gone.
Here we go. It's always the same. It's all Sturm and Drang with you, isn't it, Mother?
Don't get smart with me.
But you love language.
Dr. Woodson, how nice to see you again.
I must just go and season my...
Nothing wrong with your necklace, is there?
No, not at all. I came in to see Thelma. Thelma, have you got somewhere we could just have a quick private chat?
What's wrong with her? Mum?
There's nothing wrong with me. This is just the nannying, interfering NHS is all. I can't speak just now. I'm extremely busy.
Thelma, I need to talk to you.
Tough.
We can do it here.
You can't talk about me in front of the boys. I'm your patient, and you've got to keep your big gob shut about anything I've spoken about.
Jewel in the Crown, Harry Leibovitz speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Harry. It's Nurse Corrigan from the Mill Health Centre here. Yeah, can I have a quick word of Haz, please?
Thanks for calling, Michelle. See you later. Mum, why did you lie to me about Nurse Corrigan? You said she cancelled the clinic. She didn't.
She did. She got it wrong. She's confused.
Don't you want me to stop smoking?
It's always about you, isn't it?
I have to stop. I desperately want to be a non-smoker.
You only want to be a non-smoker so you can afford to pack up and bug off round the world. Holiday, my tush.
Hey, what do you know about this meeting later?
I don't know. It's Heston-centric, though, and I've heard Princess Layla Darwish's name being muttered. Safe to assume it's something to do with the drugs trials.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You're just guessing, right?
It's probably something to do with work. Princess Layla. What, does that make Heston like Luke Skywalker? Suit yourself.
Go Go on then, big mouth, tell them. Tell them I had to have pills to stop me going doolally. Tell them that, why don't you?
Thelma, I'm not here to...
One prescription, that was all last year. I mean, you have a minor mental health issue, and the next thing you know, you've got your doctor coming round calling you a liar.
Look, I would never discuss anything you and I had talked about as a doctor-patient. You know me better than that, Thelma Porter.
Then shut it then, if you don't want me to get depressed. And you don't want me to get depressed again, do you?
Depressed?
I want to understand what this not smoking malarkey is all about. The misinformation, the misunderstanding.
I've been smoking. Dr. Woodson caught me outside this morning. She caught me having a fag.
You're smoking again? You've been depressed?
Winnie lights, little charcoal filters. My all-time favourites.
Where did you get Wisconsin lights from?
Betty.
You didn't. Lying about the clinic's one thing, but Wisconsin lights, how could you?
I couldn't help it. I've been miserable. I mean, Christmas is the bleakest time of the year for us older singles.
Garbage. Do you want to tell us what's really going on, Mum?
Happy now?
Do you know?
Well, I can guess.
Mum?
No, let's let Dr. Know-It-All tell us what she thinks. She knows everything.
You don't want them to reach their target because my guess is you think the non-smoking boys will leave you. They won't!
Shows what you know. They've got plans. Soon as they quit smoking, Israel first, then America and Canada. I mean, what about me?
What?
Then you need them to need you. That's natural.
I just want to see Israel.
It'll be a month to start with, then you'll find somewhere else you have to see. I mean, why would you come back here?
A month, Mother, that's all. Harry wants to show me the places he loves. Why wouldn't he?
Whatever your reasons are, Thelma, encouraging somebody to smoke is utterly irresponsible.
Listen, Ma, we haven't had a holiday since we started this business. We're exhausted, but we love our lives and we love you.
Why were they whispering then? I mean, saving fag money for a getaway.
Why were you eavesdropping?
Ma, we don't need to save fag money to go anywhere. In case you hadn't noticed, we're rather successful. We enjoy a dedicated and proselytising clientele.
You do.
We're exactly at the right level of indulgence for the current economic climate. Crunch, schmunch. A month, no longer.
What am I supposed to do whilst you're off having parties on the beach and flitting round Tel Aviv?
How about we forget Morecambe? What if you and Betty go transatlantic? How do you fancy some early Florida sunshine?
Our treat.
Betty's just come back from Florida. Now, Vegas, we could synchronise our trips.
We could.
Because I couldn't go flying my kite and leave you without someone to cook, someone to iron, push the vacuum around.
No, you couldn't.
We need you, Mum.
Maybe you should pop into the mill before you go get the once over.
What, me? You should worry about me. I'm fine.
Sorry.
Right, I'm not waiting any longer. Firstly, thank you all for giving up 10 minutes of your free time.
Yeah, thanks very much, everyone.
That's perfectly fine. Perhaps you'd like to tell us why we're here.
Right, secondly, I hope we can get through this agenda without causing too much offence.
Oh, Heston, this doesn't sound good already.
Well, there's no point pussyfooting around.
With what?
So far, the police have not been involved due to my early involvement, and I hope that that remains the case.
Police?
Data appertaining to the Triclaxis trials has been accessed by unauthorised personnel. I believe that the term is hacked, and I believe that hacking is a criminal offence.
Nobody is making any accusations here, okay?
Well, it sounds like Heston's itching to point the finger.
If the cap fits...
Yeah, all right, thank you, Heston. Look, now, all we're trying to do here is make sure that everybody knows what the situation is so that people are aware of what is going on, so that if anybody does know something...
I know that drug companies are unethical and unprincipled.
Yes, we've heard all that before.
Unprincipled, that's one word for it.
In addition, threatening letters have been received at Trelawney Wells, and again, the police have not been involved thus far.
Oh, for heaven's sake, this is ludicrous.
Now, obviously, I have assured Ms. Darwish...
Obviously.
...that the team here and at the campus...
What? Me?
I have assured her of her utmost professionalism and trustworthiness.
And yet here you are, being the Trelawney Wells lapdog.
So? Are you making an accusation or what?
I simply wish to clear this up.
And to do so, your colleagues are expected to convince you that they're not involved.
Anything that Trelawney Wells says should be taken with a pinch of salt.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, exactly. George is right. We've all heard the whispers. Less than ethical practices. Why would they go all first strike if they had nothing to hide?
OK, come on, let's just calm down here, all right? We just want to make sure that the mill and the campus personnel are exonerated.
So we're all under suspicion.
In a word?
I didn't say that.
There are plenty of people who have got a score to settle with Trelawney Wells. Anybody who knows about the cover-ups, for example.
Oh, fantastic. The nurse and the conspiracy theory. What are you talking about, man?
Like I say, I've heard whispers. Maybe we should all listen to them.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be paying people to risk their health in the first place.
Tell me what you know.
I don't believe this.
Julia, this isn't fair.
Just say you don't know anything.
I shouldn't have to.
Well, you do, Nurse Hallam. You're protesting a bit too much.
OK, read my lips. I did not hack any data. And I certainly didn't spend an evening at home knocking up some play school poison pen letters.
Archie, you don't have to.
Do I really have to prove that I'm a team player, Julia? Eh?
Do you see? I told you this would be poison. Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't some smoke screen on behalf of Trelawney Wells so they can cover up their own mess.
Come on, Ruth. We're busy.
They don't think it's me, do they?
Well, I don't think we can go any further with this today, can we?
It's a pity you took it this far.
Can I go?
Let's just all forget about it now, anyway.
Or should I be leaving my passport?
No, of course not, Archie, but we had to ask.
Did you, Julia?
Go and build bridges, shall I?
Barry Manilow'll be like $100, but oi, what's the money the boys'll pay? Did I tell you how well they're doing, Betty? 'Cause I couldn't stay away once they come home. They'd be lost without me. At the Copacabana, the hottest shot north of Havana. Here at the Copacabana.
You really are a nice young woman. Rubbish. Britt, I'm going to have to let you go. No, she'll think you want to tie her up first. There's no easy way to say this.
Daniel, trust me, there is. It's just like ending any relationship. Oh, come off it.
Well, I just sort of let them peter out, or I move.
Repeat after me. It's been great. It's over. Good night.
It has been great. It's over. Good night. It's been great. It's over. Good night. It's over. It's been great. Good night.
That's brilliant. I've got some incredible photos of tumours to show you.
Oh, day one again, Dr. Woodson.
Oh, I know, but you can do it. Team Corrigan will be smoke-free.
Too true. This way, gentlemen.
Such a wonderful day, and now you're home early.
Yeah, Britt, look, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to explain myself earlier.
Are you ready for the Frestelse? Can I tempt you?
Look, you're going to have to find yourself another job.
But for me, this is a wonderful job. I love Izzy. I love all the family.
I know, but trust me, you'll find something else easily.
Was I not good? I can be better. I can do anything you want.
It's just that we're not a good fit.
I don't know that. Not yet.
Ah, Britt, you're still here.
Yeah, I was just explaining.
What we discussed, I hope.
But Izzy's daddy makes the decisions, no? Because I think he's happy with me to stay.
Sadly, on this occasion, happiness is not the most pertinent issue.
Don't you want to be happy?
Give me strength. Daniel, would you please sack the childminder?
Britt, look, I'm really sorry, but you're going to have to...
Find another job. Okay, I get it.
Good. No hard feelings. It's purely a personality thing.
You don't have one.
I beg your pardon.
I'll get my things.
So what's this then? Early onset Alzheimer's? Or did I invite you round, ask you to get the beers, then totally forget about it?
Don't be flip, Archie.
What are you doing here?
Well, I know you, Archie Hallam, and I totally know that you're an idiot, but I also know that you would have nothing whatsoever to do with some juvenile blackmail scheme.
Oh, thank you so much.
I also know that something's not right.
About what?
Archie,
Oh, don't start, Melody.
you have been acting odd ever since Kirsten came on the scene.
Just give it a rest.
Oh, come on, Archie. We all thought you were going to swing for Heston this afternoon. What's all that about?
Him being a pompous git.
Yeah, sometimes, but If he was put on the spot by this Layla woman...
Just leave it, all right? Please, forget about it.
You wouldn't have overreacted like that pre-Kirsten. You wouldn't have done anything that pathetic. You certainly wouldn't have done anything criminal.
What, 'cause I'm such a wuss?
No, because you're principled. But what about her?
What?
What's she done, Archie?
How dare you? What gives you the right to come around here playing the concerned ex? What is it, Melody? Is it you bored? It's January, you got no gymkhana to look forward to. I'll tell you one thing for nothing. Companies like Trelawney Wells do not need people like Heston backing them up. They've got all the power, money and power. Not Kirsten, not me.
What's going on, Archie?
I'd like to report a crime, please.
I am a doctor, Vivian. Not some kind of filing monkey. Isn't that what we pay you for?
On my life, this is important. How dare you?
I don't care what happens to you anymore. I tried. You're on your own.
Layla. Don't trust her.
It's a case of David versus Goliath as a hippie stands his ground against a developer with big plans. Diagnosis Murder is next on BBC1 Scotland.